Once you start introducing treatments designed to influence on purchase frequency and customer retention, you will find out that the information you have available in your testing tool is simply not enough. Welcome to a new CXL Feed. In this lesson, you'll learn how to measure the impact that your experiments have on customer retention metrics by tracking data across multiple platforms. Here you will learn some of the limitations that the data you collect on your testing tool might have, some additional metrics to track for this purpose, and also how to integrate your tool with third-party platforms for richer and more insightful analysis. Even if you only run experiments on your website, a strategic CRO program has the potential to influence on your entire funnel. However, a testing tool alone won't tell you the full story. Normally, you'll only be able to see orders and revenue data, but in most cases, you won't have visibility into purchase frequency, order returns, profits, and so on and so forth. That's why the more advanced testing programs go beyond what's available in their testing tools by combining it with other data sources in order to enrich the final analysis and reports to make the best possible decisions. Here you can see a visualization of a very arbitrary example of what this might look like. Of course, your tech stack and the tools you might integrate can look completely different for your business, but you get the point. With this type of setup in place, you will be able to track metrics you wouldn't have visibility on otherwise. In the context of purchase frequency as an optimization pillar, we're talking about metrics such as lifetime value, purchase frequency, subscription churn, and many others that might be relevant for your business. The good news is that integrating your testing tool with other tools in your stack might be easier than you think. Most well-known testing tools have a directory of integrations and extensions available that you can pretty much just plug and play immediately. Let's see an example of how you can integrate your testing tool with a third-party platform. In this case, we'll use Convert, but as you know, this example might be equally applicable to the testing tool of your choice. There's a big mistake that a lot of companies that are new to A/B testing make. One potential issue with these metrics is they don't show you the full picture on their own. Let me show you why with an example. In this lesson, you'll learn how to measure the impact that your experiments have by tracking data across multiple platforms. It's very common for CRO teams to focus only on the surface level layer of an e-commerce business, without stopping to ask what are the actual financial implications of those improvements. Influencing business decision making is not an easy task. I hope this sparkled some ideas on your end so that you have a better reporting system for your CRO initiatives. The CRO for e-commerce growth was one of the top 5 most taken courses at CXL last year. We heard your feedback and now we're updating it with extra 15 minutes of content with over-the-shoulder examples of how to put some of the learnings into action. Go check out the update now at cxl.com.